Chapter 8. Introduction to Trigonometry. The word trigonometry is derived from the Greek words tri, gon and metron. Tri means 3, gon means sides and metron means to measure. In fact, it is the study of relationship between the sides and angles of a triangle. In this chapter, we will study some ratios of the sides of a right angle triangle with respect to its acute angles. So we'll be restricting ourselves to acute angles only. So what are acute angles? What is acute angle? Angle between 0 to 90. Now let us learn how to name the sides of a right angle triangle to find trigonometric ratios. Let us suppose there is a triangle ABC, right angled at B, and angle C is the acute angle. The side opposite to right angle is always hypotenuse. That is the longest side always. So it is very easy to label hypotenuse as it is opposite to right angle. Now confusion arises that which side is called perpendicular and which is named as base. So to clear that confusion, note that the position of side AB is opposite to the given acute angle, that is angle C. So side opposite to angle C is side AB. So it will be labeled as perpendicular. The third one, which includes both 90 degree and the acute angle, this side is known as base. Now in the second figure, kindly note that BC is perpendicular. Why? Because now we are taking angle A as acute angle. So side opposite to acute angle is BC. So BC will be considered as perpendicular. And side adjacent to angle A, that is side AB. Side AB will be considered as base. Once this concept will be clear, the sums will be easy for you. There will be no confusion. So there is one more way to remember all this. We know that side opposite to angle B, that is right angle, is hypotenuse. That is for sure. Side opposite to given angle. Here given angle is C. So side opposite to acute angle C is what? It is perpendicular. And side adjacent to angle C is base. Adjacent to C is adjacent to the given angle is base. Opposite to the given angle is perpendicular. And side opposite to right angle is hypotenuse. I hope this is clear. Now we have 6 main trigonometric ratios which we will be discussing as per the syllabus of class 10. They are sin A, cos A, tangent A, cosecant A, secant A and cotangent A. So there is a trick to learn the formulas of this. So remember this line, Pandit Badri Prasad Har Har Bole. In that case, first letter of each word is taken, like P from Pandit, B from Badri, P from Prasad, H from Har, H from another Har, B from Bole. So sin theta, or here in case the angle is C, so sin C is nothing but perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Here P stands for perpendicular and H stands for hypotenuse and B stands for base. Similarly, cos C is equal to base upon hypotenuse. Tangent C is equal to perpendicular upon base. Sin theta. Sin theta is abbreviation of SINE sin theta. There is a triangle ABC, right angled at B and acute angle is C. So what is sin C? It is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. That is P upon H. So what is perpendicular? Perpendicular is side opposite to C. Remember I told you side opposite to C is perpendicular. So it is AB. And similarly, what is hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is side opposite to right angle. So AC is hypotenuse. So sin C for triangle ABC, when acute angle is C, it is AB upon AC. So now if we change the angle, if the given acute angle is A, in that case, now if we consider sin value of acute angle as A, so sin A, if in triangle ABC, acute angle is A, in that case, perpendicular will be side opposite to angle A. Side opposite to angle A, that means BC. So BC is perpendicular. Similarly, hypotenuse is side opposite to right angle. So that is hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is same, that is AC. So note, position of sides change when we consider angle A instead of angle C. Now perpendicular is BC if angle is changed to angle A, cos theta or cosine theta. So let us consider triangle ABC. In that triangle, let us suppose angle C as angle theta. Theta is nothing but just like variables like x, y, z. In the same way, theta is also just a variable for angles. It can be anything. It can be 0, it can be 30, it can be 60, it can be angle x, angle y, angle c. So here we are it's just a naming convention. So this is theta in our case. So cos theta is nothing but base upon hypotenuse. So what is a base? Base is adjacent to the given acute angle, and given acute angle is here angle C, or we can say angle theta. So adjacent side is base, that is BC. So cos theta will be BC upon AC, that is upon hypotenuse. This is cos theta, base upon hypotenuse, that is BC upon AC. I hope you can do it for cos A. If acute angle is A, not C, then you know that value of base will change to AB. Tangent theta. Tangent theta is perpendicular upon base. And what is perpendicular? Perpendicular is nothing but the side opposite to given acute angle. So here acute angle is C. So this is perpendicular. Perpendicular is AB. Similarly, base. What is base? Base is side adjacent to the given acute angle. So it is BC, cosecant theta. Cosecant theta is inverse of sine theta. So that is sine theta was perpendicular upon H. So cosecant theta is hypotenuse upon perpendicular. So what is hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is nothing but side opposite to right angle. So it is AC. What is perpendicular? Perpendicular is opposite to given acute angle. Acute angle is C here. So side opposite to angle C is AB. So AB is perpendicular. So cosecant C is AC upon AB. Secant theta. Secant theta is equal to hypotenuse upon base. So what is hypotenuse? Side opposite to right angle, that is AC. And what is base? Side adjacent to given acute angle, that is BC. So secant theta is AC upon BC. Cotangent theta. Cotangent theta is base upon perpendicular. And what is base? Base is side adjacent to given acute angle, that is BC. Similarly, what is perpendicular? Perpendicular is side opposite to given acute angle, that is AB. So cot theta is BC upon AB. So let us see. Sin theta is reciprocal of cosecant theta. We know sin theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So cosecant theta reciprocal means, so it is hypotenuse upon perpendicular. Cos theta is base upon hypotenuse. So secant theta will be reciprocal, that is hypotenuse upon base. Tangent theta is perpendicular upon base. So cotangent theta is base upon perpendicular. Also note that tangent theta has a relationship with sin theta and cos theta. So tangent theta can be written as sin theta upon cos theta. So can you see that sin theta is nothing but perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Similarly, cos theta is what? Base upon hypotenuse. So can you calculate from here? Perpendicular upon hypotenuse multiplied by base into hypotenuse. Hypotenuse and hypotenuse gets cancelled out. What remains is perpendicular upon base. And what is perpendicular upon base? It is tangent theta. So this is how tangent theta is related to sin theta and cos theta. And cotangent theta is inverse of tangent theta. So if tangent theta is sin theta upon cos theta, what is cotangent theta? It is cos theta upon sin theta. So sin theta is reciprocal to cosecant theta, cos theta is reciprocal of secant theta, tangent theta is reciprocal of cotangent theta, and similarly again. Note, trigonometric ratios of an acute angle in a right angle triangle express the relationship between the angle and the length of its sides. And it does not vary with the length of the side if given angle is same. So for example, here sin 30 is equal to half. We know that sin 30 is equal to 1 by 2. And value of AB is given. And what else do we know? We know the relationship that sin theta, here sin C, is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So what is perpendicular here? It is AB and hypotenuse is AC. And what is AB? It is 3. And we are supposed to find AC. And we know sin C is sin 30 and value of sin 30 is half. So 1 by 2 is equal to 3 by AC. Cross multiply and solve. We will get the value of AC. So AC is equal to 6. 6 units, whatsoever is unit, meter or centimeter, depends. So this is how, if a side is given and angle is given, we can find the other side, or if two sides are given, we can find the angle. So let us see more examples through the exercise 8.1. And for this is the base of this chapter. If you do not want to see all the questions solved by me, you can skip the video from here. There is no need to watch it further. But if you want the solution of each and every question of the exercise, then you can continue watching the video. So let us solve exercise 8.1.
Question 1. In triangle ABC, right angled at B, AB is equal to 24 cm, BC is equal to 7 cm. Determine part 1 sin A and cos A, part 2 sin C and cos C. हमने ट्राइंगल ली ABC which is right angled at B. अगर हम एंगल A लेंगे तो उसके बेसिस पे एंगल A अगर हमने लिया तो बेस क्या हुआ, जहां पर हमारा राइट एंगल और जो गिवन एंगल है वो दोनों चीज होंगी, वो हमारा क्या होगा, बेस. जहां सिर्फ राइट एंगल है जिस साइड पे, वो हमारा क्या होगा, परपेंडिकुलर. और राइट एंगल के ऑपोजिट साइड क्या होती है, हाइपोटेन्यूज. तो सिमिलरली सेम चीज हम एंगल सी के लिए डिसाइड करेंगे. इस केस में हमारा बेस होगा BC, क्योंकि यहाँ हमारे दोनों एंगल्स हैं, राइट एंगल और जिस एंगल की हम बात कर रहे हैं वो, और ए भी हमारा होगा परपेंडिकुलर, और एंगल बी के ऑपोजिट साइड कौन सी है, AC, वो होगी हाइपोटेन्यूज. सो इन ट्राइंगल ABC वी विल यूज पाइथागोरस थ्योरम. हाइपोटेन्यूज फाइंड आउट करने के लिए हमने पाइथागोरस थ्योरम यूज की. AC इज इक्वल टू अंडर रूट AB स्क्वायर प्लस BC स्क्वायर. दैट इज इक्वल टू AB स्क्वायर की वैल्यू क्या है, AB गिवन है 24, सो AB स्क्वायर इज 24 का स्क्वायर. देन BC इज ऑल्सो गिवन, its value is 7, so it is 7 square. So the value becomes 576 plus 49, that is equal to under root 625, and root of 625 is 25 सेंटीमीटर. यहाँ से हमारे पास हाइपोटेन्यूज की वैल्यू आ गई 25 सेंटीमीटर. अब हमारे पास तीनों वैल्यूज हैं, बेस की वैल्यू 24 सेंटीमीटर, हाइपोटेन्यूज की 25 सेंटीमीटर, परपेंडिकुलर की 7 सेंटीमीटर. अब वैल्यूज फाइंड करने के बाद हम फॉर्मूले में वैल्यूज को पुट करेंगे. सो पार्ट 1 साइन A. साइन A इज इक्वल टू परपेंडिकुलर अपॉन H, दैट इज इक्वल टू BC अपॉन AC, दैट इज इक्वल टू BC की क्या वैल्यू है 7 अपॉन AC की वैल्यू 25, सो दिस बिकम्स 7 अपॉन 25. सिमिलरली cos A is equal to base upon hypotenuse. So base is AB upon hypotenuse is AC. So that is equal to 24 upon 25. Part 2 sin C. अब हमारा एंगल क्या है, एंगल C. उस केस में हमारे बेस और परपेंडिकुलर की वैल्यूज चेंज हुई थी. बेस हमारे यहाँ क्या था BC और परपेंडिकुलर क्या था AB. सो साइन इज परपेंडिकुलर अपॉन हाइपोटेन्यूज, और इस केस में हमारा परपेंडिकुलर क्या है AB and hypotenuse is AC, so AB upon AC, so that is equal to 24 upon 25. Similarly cos C is equal to base upon hypotenuse, that is equal to BC upon AC, so that is equal to 7 upon 25. Question 2. In figure find tangent P minus cotangent R. फिगर में एक ट्राइंगल गिवन है PQR, राइट एंगल्ड एट Q, जिसमें PQ की वैल्यू 12 सेंटीमीटर, PR की वैल्यू 13 सेंटीमीटर. वी नो साइन थीटा इज परपेंडिकुलर अपॉन H, cos थीटा इज बेस अपॉन हाइपोटेन्यूज, टेंजेंट इज परपेंडिकुलर अपॉन बेस. सो इन ट्राइंगल PQR वी विल यूज पाइथागोरस थ्योरम टू फाइंड QR. QR की वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करने के लिए हम क्या यूज करेंगे, पाइथागोरस थ्योरम. QR इज इक्वल टू अंडर रूट PR स्क्वायर माइनस PQ स्क्वायर. So QR is equal to under root 13 square minus 12 square, that is equal to under root 169 minus 144. So that is equal to under root 25 and root of 25 is 5. So value of QR is equal to 5 centimeter. Now we will find out tangent P. Tangent P is equal to perpendicular upon base और perpendicular यहाँ क्या है QR and base is PQ. So value of QR is 5, value of PQ is 12. So answer is 5 by 12. Similarly cot R. अब हमारा एंगल क्या है R and cot की वैल्यू बेस अपॉन परपेंडिकुलर. अब क्योंकि एंगल R है तो हमारे बेस की वैल्यू क्या होगी QR और P यानी परपेंडिकुलर क्या होगा PQ. So value of QR is equal to, so if angle is R, in that case QR is base और बेस की वैल्यू हमारी क्या आई थी 5 and PQ is 12. So this is also 5 by 12. Now according to the question, tangent P minus cot R, that is 5 by 12 minus 5 by 12 is equal to 0. So our answer for this question is 0. Question 3. If sin A is equal to 3 by 4, calculate cos A and tangent A. तो हम एक ट्राइंगल लेंगे ABC, राइट एंगल्ड एट B. यहाँ पर हमारे sin A की वैल्यू 3 by 4 है, दैट मीन्स वो एक रेशो है. sin A is equal to perpendicular upon H, so that is 3 by 4. So here value of perpendicular is 3x and value of hypotenuse is 4x. हमारे पास हाइपोटेन्यूज और परपेंडिकुलर दोनों की वैल्यूज हैं, उसकी हेल्प से हम बेस की वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करेंगे बाय यूजिंग पाइथागोरस थ्योरम. sin A is equal to 3 by 4, BC is equal to 3x and AC is equal to 4x. So in triangle ABC, AB is equal to under root AC square minus BC square. That is equal to under root 4x square minus 3x square. That is equal to under root 16x square minus 9x square. That comes out to be under root 7x square. So AB is equal to under root 7x. अब हमारे पास तीनों की वैल्यूज है बेस, परपेंडिकुलर एंड हाइपोटेन्यूज. अब इनकी हेल्प से हम cos A और टेंजेंट A की वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करें. बेस अपॉन हाइपोटेन्यूज, here base is AB and hypotenuse is AC. So AB upon AC, that is equal to under root 7x upon 4x. X and x gets cancelled out, so value becomes under root 7 upon 4. So this is cos A. Tangent A is equal to perpendicular upon base. So that is equal to BC upon AB. AB, that is equal to 3x upon under root 7x. X and x gets cancelled out. What remains is 3 upon root 7. So this is the value of tangent A. Question 4. Given 15 cot A is equal to 8, find sin A and secant A. We will take a triangle ABC where AB is equal to 8x, AC is equal to hypotenuse and BC is equal to 15x. We know cotangent theta is equal to base upon perpendicular. So in triangle ABC, 15 cot A is equal to 8. That means cot A is equal to 8 by 15, that is equal to base upon perpendicular, that is equal to AB upon BC. So let AB is equal to 8x and BC is equal to 15x. So by using Pythagoras theorem, AC is equal to under root AB square plus BC square, that is equal to under root 8x square plus 15x square, that is equal to 64x square plus 225x square. that is equal to under root 289x square, and root of 289 is 17, so it becomes 17x. Value of AC is equal to 17x. Now let us find the value of sin A. Sin A is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse, और इस केस में हमारा perpendicular कौन हुआ? BC and hypotenuse is AC, so it becomes BC upon AC, that is equal to 15x upon 17x. X and x gets cancelled out. What remains is 15. What remains is 15 upon 17. So sin A is 15 upon 17. Similarly, let us find secant A. Secant A is equal to hypotenuse upon base, that is equal to AC upon AB. So that is equal to 17x upon 8x. X and x gets cancelled out. So what remains is 17 upon 8. Question 5. Given secant theta is equal to 13 upon 12, calculate all other trigonometric ratios. So let us take a triangle ABC right angled at B, where theta is at C. So in right angled triangle ABC, secant theta is hypotenuse upon base, so that is equal to 13 upon 12. So that means that is equal to AC upon BC. So let us assume AC is equal to 13x and BC is equal to 12x. So by using Pythagoras theorem, AB is equal to under root of AC square minus BC square, that is equal to under root 13x square minus 12x whole square. So that is equal to under root 169x square minus 144x square, that is equal to under root 25x square, and root of 25 is 5, so it becomes 5x. So value of AB is equal to 5x. Now let us find other trigonometric ratios. Sin theta is equal to perpendicular upon h, that is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So that is equal to AB upon AC. So that is equal to value of AB is 5x and AC is 13x. So x and x gets cancelled out. What remains is 5 upon 13. So value of sin theta is 5 upon 13. What is the inverse of sin theta? It is cosecant theta. So cosecant theta is h upon t. So that is equal to AC upon AB. So that is equal to 13x upon 5x. X and x gets cancelled out. So what remains is 13 upon 5. So value of cosecant theta is 13 upon 5. Now cos theta. Cos theta is equal to base upon hypotenuse. That is equal to BC upon AC. That is equal to 12x upon 13x. X and x gets cancelled out. What remains is 12 upon 13. So value of cos theta is 12 upon 13. Now tangent theta. Tangent theta is equal to perpendicular upon base. That is equal to AB upon BC. So that is equal to 5x upon 12x. X and x gets cancelled out. What remains is 5 by 12. So tangent theta is 5 upon 12. Cotangent theta is inverse of tangent theta. So that means its value is 12 by 5. So that is base upon perpendicular. Here base is BC and perpendicular is AB. So BC upon AB. So that is equal to 12x upon 5x. So x and x gets cancelled out. What remains is 12 by 5. Question 6. If angle A and angle B are acute angles, such that cos A is equal to cos B, then show that angle A is equal to angle B. So let us triangles ABC, one with angle A and another with angle B, both right angled at C. And we know the values of sin theta, cos theta and tangent theta. Sin theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse, cos theta is base upon hypotenuse and tangent theta is perpendicular upon base. In triangle ABC, right angled at C, cos A is formula is base upon hypotenuse. So if angle is A, तो हमारा बेस कौन होगा? AC, क्योंकि cos A क्या होता है? साइड एडजेसेंट टू एंगल A, वो कौन सी है? AC, and upon hypotenuse, that is hypotenuse is side opposite to right angle, that is side opposite to angle C, that is AB in this case. So cos A is AC upon AB. Similarly cos B, अब हम दूसरी ट्राइंगल लें तो cos B, एंगल क्या है हमारा? B, और उसके एडजेसेंट साइड कौन सी है? BC. So इस केस में बेस कौन होगा? BC. So BC upon AB. And according to the question, cos A is equal to cos B. So that means cos A की वैल्यू क्या है? AC upon AB, और cos B की वैल्यू क्या है? BC upon AB. So AC upon AB is equal to BC upon AB. AB and AB gets cancelled out. What remains is AC is equal to BC. अब अगर हम अपनी ट्राइंगल्स में देखें AC is equal to BC, that means these are two sides of a triangle ABC, and if they are equal, इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? ट्राइंगल कैसी है? आइसोसेलेस ट्राइंगल है. और आइसोसेलेस ट्राइंगल की क्या प्रॉपर्टी है? कि ऑपोजिट एंगल्स ऑपोजिट टू इक्वल साइड्स आर इक्वल. और AC के ऑपोजिट एंगल कौन है? एंगल B. और BC के ऑपोजिट एंगल कौन है? एंगल A. So that means angle A is equal to angle B. Hence proved. Question 7. If cot theta is equal to 7 by 8, evaluate part 1. 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta upon 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. तो हम एक ट्राइंगल लेंगे ABC, राइट एंगल्ड एट B, जहां पर क्या गिवन है? cot theta. Cot theta means base upon perpendicular. So that means in this case base कौन है? हम किसकी बात कर रहे हैं? एंगल थीटा हम C को एज्यूम कर रहे हैं, तो उसके एडजेसेंट साइड कौन सी है? BC. सो इट इज BC अपॉन AB. सो BC की वैल्यू हमने एज्यूम की 7x और AB की वैल्यू क्या एज्यूम की? 8x. अब इनकी हेल्प से हम पाइथागोरस थ्योरम यूज करके AC की वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करेंगे. सो बाय यूजिंग पाइथागोरस थ्योरम, AC इज इक्वल टू अंडर रूट AB स्क्वायर प्लस BC square, that is equal to under root 8x whole square plus 7x whole square, that is equal to under root 64x square plus 49x square. 64 and 49, 64 plus 49 is equal to 113. So it becomes under root 113x square. So from here we get AC is equal to under root 113x. So let us find the value of sin theta from here. Sin theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse, that is AB upon AC. That is equal to 8x upon under root 113x. X and x gets cancelled out. What remains is 8 upon under root 113. Similarly, let us find the value of cos theta. Cos theta is equal to base upon hypotenuse. और इस केस में बेस कौन है? BC और hypotenuse AC. So BC upon AC. That is equal to 7x upon under root 113x. X and x gets cancelled out. What remains is 7 upon root 113. अब हमारे पास दोनों वैल्यूज हैं, साइन थीटा एंड कॉस थीटा. अब इन वैल्यूज को अपने क्वेश्चन में पुट करेंगे. सो पार्ट 1 प्लस साइन थीटा इंटू 1 माइनस साइन थीटा अपॉन 1 प्लस कॉस थीटा इंटू 1 माइनस cos theta. We'll be using identity here, a plus b into a minus b, that is equal to a square minus b square. So 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta becomes 1 square minus sin square theta. Similarly, 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta becomes 1 square minus cos square theta. अब इसमें हम अपने values put करेंगे. So it becomes 1 square minus 8 upon under root 113 whole square upon 1 square minus 7 upon under root 113 whole square. So that is equal to 1 minus 64 upon 113 upon 1 minus 49 upon 100. Now let us take LCM. After taking LCM, the values will become 113 minus 64 upon 113 upon, again after taking LCM, 113 minus 49 upon 100, that is equal to 49 upon 113 upon 64 upon 113, that is equal to 49 upon 113 multiplied by 113 upon 64. 113 and 113 gets cancelled out. So what remains is 49 upon 64. So this is our answer for part 1. Part 2. Cotangent square theta. Cotangent theta is base upon perpendicular. So that is equal to 7x upon 8x. So 7x upon 8x whole square, x and x gets cancelled out. What remains is 7 upon 8, that is equal to 49 upon 64. Question 8. If 3 cot A is equal to 4, check whether 1 minus tangent square A upon 1 plus tangent square A is equal to cos square A minus sin square A or not. We'll take a triangle ABC, right angled at B. So what is given is 3 cot A is equal to 4. That means cot A is equal to 4 by 3. Three cot A is equal to 4. So from here we get cot A is equal to 4 upon 3. And what is cot A? Cot A is base upon perpendicular. और हमारा बेस क्या है यहाँ पर AB और perpendicular BC. So let us assume AB is equal to 4x and BC is equal to 3x. So by using Pythagoras theorem, we will find the value of AC. AC is equal to under root AB square plus BC square. So that is equal to under root 4x whole square plus 3x whole square. That is equal to under root 16x square plus 9x square. That is equal to under root 25x square. And root of 25x square is 5x. So value of AC is 5x. क्या प्रूफ करना है? 1 minus tangent square A upon 1 plus tangent square A is equal to cos square A minus sin square A. हमें चेक करना है ऐसा है कि नहीं. So let us find the value of tangent A. Tangent A is equal to perpendicular upon base. और हमारी ट्राइंगल में परपेंडिकुलर की वैल्यू क्या है? BC और बेस इज AB. So BC is equal to 3x, AB is equal to 4x. So value is 3x upon 4x. X and x gets cancelled out. what remains is 3 by 4. So value of tangent A is 3 by 4. So tangent square A is 3 by 4 का whole square, that is equal to 9 by 16. So let us find the value of cos A. Cos A is equal to base upon hypotenuse, that is equal to AB upon AC. Value of AB is 4x and value of AC is 5x. So 4x upon 5x is equal to 4 by 5. From here we will get cos square A, that is equal to 4 by 5 whole square, that is equal to 16 by 25. And value of sin A is equal to perpendicular upon H, that is equal to BC upon AC, that is equal to 3x upon 5x. X and x gets cancelled out, what remains is 3 by 5. So from here we can find the value of sin square A, that is equal to 3 square upon 5 square, that is 9 by 25. अब हमारे पास हर चीज़ की वैल्यू है, हमारे पास टेंजेंट स्क्वायर ए की वैल्यू है, कॉस स्क्वायर ए की वैल्यू है और साइन स्क्वायर ए की वैल्यू है. अब इन सब वैल्यूज को क्वेश्चन में पुट करेंगे. टेकिंग लेफ्ट हैंड साइड 1 माइनस टेंजेंट स्क्वायर ए अपॉन 1 प्लस टेंजेंट स्क्वायर ए, दैट इज इक्वल टू 1 माइनस 9 अपॉन 16 अपॉन 1 प्लस 9 अपॉन 16. अब एलसीएम लेंगे, एलसीएम होगा 16, तो वहां से वैल्यूज क्या मिलेंगी, 16 माइनस 9 अपॉन 16 अपॉन 16 प्लस 9 अपॉन 16. सो दैट इज इक्वल टू 7 अपॉन 16 अपॉन 25 अपॉन 16. दैट इज इक्वल टू 7 अपॉन 16 multiplied by 16 upon 25. 16 and 16 gets cancelled out. What remains is 7 upon 25. Similarly, let us take right hand side. That is equal to sin square, that is equal to cos square A minus sin square A. Value of cos square A is 16 upon 25 and sin square A is 9 upon 25. So it becomes 16 minus 9 upon 25, that is equal to 7 upon 25. As left hand side is equal to right hand side, so they are equal, hence proved. Hence proved. Question 9. In triangle ABC, right angled at B, if tangent A is equal to 1 upon root 3, find the value of part 1 sin A into cos C plus cos A into sin C. So let us take a triangle ABC right angled at B. Tangent A is equal to perpendicular upon base, that is equal to 1 by root 3. So here in this case perpendicular is BC and base is AB. So BC upon AB. So let us take BC is equal to 1x and AB is equal to root 3x. By using Pythagoras theorem we will find the value of AC. AC is equal to under root AB square plus BC square, that is equal to under root 3 square plus 1 square, that is equal to under root 3 plus 1, that is equal to under root 4, and root of 4 is 2, so it becomes 2. AC is equal to 2. Part 1 sin A into cos C plus cos A into sin C. Let us find the value of sin A. Sin A is equal to perpendicular upon H, और यहाँ perpendicular क्या है, BC, और hypotenuse है AC. So BC upon AC. BC is equal to 1, AC is 2, so it is equal to 1 by 2. Similarly, cos A. Cos A is equal to base upon hypotenuse. Base is AB, hypotenuse is AC. So it is AB upon AC. That is equal to root 3 upon 2. Similarly, let us find the value of sin C and cos C. Sin C is equal to AB upon AC, that is equal to root 3 by 2, and cos C is equal to BC upon AC, that is equal to 1/2। अब हमारे पास चारों की वैल्यू है sin A, cos A, sin C एंड cos C। अब हम इसे क्वेश्चन में पुट करेंगे। सो पुटिंग द वैल्यूज 1/2 इंटू 1/2 प्लस √3/2 इंटू √3/2, so that is equal to 1/4 plus 3/4, 1/4 plus 3/4, that is equal to 4/4. 4 and 4 gets cancelled out. What remains is 1. So this is our answer. Part 2, cos A into cos C minus sin A into sin C. Cos A into cos C minus sin A into sin C. So that is equal to √3/2 into 1/2 minus 1/2 into √3/2. That is equal to √3/4 minus √3/4. That is equal to 0. So this is our answer. Question 10. In triangle PQR, right angled at Q, PR plus QR is equal to 25 cm and PQ is equal to 5 cm. Determine the values of sin P, cos P and tangent P. Let us take a triangle PQR, right angled at Q. So in right angle triangle PQR, PQ is equal to 5 cm. This is given. PR plus QR is equal to 25 cm. This is also given. And that implies PR is equal to 25 minus QR. By using Pythagoras theorem, PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. And PR square is equal to 25 minus QR. So this becomes 25 minus QR whole square. That is equal to 5 square plus QR square. So now identity will be used, A minus B whole square. That is equal to A square plus B square minus 2AB. So it becomes 25 square plus QR square minus 2 into 25 into QR is equal to 25 plus QR square. 25 square is 625 plus QR square and QR square gets cancelled out, and 25 into 2 into QR is minus 50 QR. That is equal to 25. Minus 50 QR is equal to 25 minus 625, or we can say 625 minus 25 is equal to 50 QR. That is equal to QR is equal to 600 upon 50. So from here value of QR is equal to 12. PR plus QR is equal to 25 and QR is 12. So from here we get PR is equal to 25 minus 12, that is equal to 13. So value of PR is 13 in this case. अब हमारे पास तीनों चीज़ों की वैल्यू है. QR की वैल्यू 12 सेंटीमीटर, PQ की 5 सेंटीमीटर गिवन थी और PR की वैल्यू 13 सेंटीमीटर. यहाँ से हम sin P, cos P और tangent P की वैल्यूज फाइंड करेंगे. sin P is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse, so that is equal to 12 upon 13. Similarly, cos P is equal to base upon hypotenuse, that is equal to 5 by 13. Now value of tangent P. Tangent P is perpendicular upon base, that means 12 by 5.